do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced. See no one else like you do. That's why I'm honest, spend my life with you. I won't please you in any way I can. I won't share my world, don't you understand? Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give it all day long. Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Rule in the way that I move, not breathe your air. You only can rescue me. This is my breath. If you were mine, if you were mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, and welcome. After enjoying this commentary, be sure to run over to our website, www.kushe.online, for this great t-shirt and more. Kush takes the stress out of getting dressed. Hi, welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you'll know every time we upload. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Kush Online. We take the stress out of plus-size queens worrying about what to wear.
Maybe we just love like that. Sometimes I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile, and it's hard for me to try to doubt.
Hey, Miss Mob. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope you've had a great day. And Bush Barbies, you too. I know you may be busy, but thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Replay gang, I need y'all to do y'all thing. Guys, as you come in, please hit that like button and be sure to comment down below or in the chat. And guys, the most important part of this conversation is you. Be sure to join in the comments. Let us know how you feel. And be sure to say hello. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. And welcome to another video. Y'all, last night I was like, I am tired. I was so exhausted yesterday. I don't know why. We did our live and I was like, I'm gonna just rest tomorrow. I'm gonna spend the whole day doing nothing, just woosahing and resting. And then I remembered I made a commitment with a friend of mine to go to the track with her, which is a casino. I needed to go anyway to do content for my channel. Did that and came home and bam, I seen this information. And then y'all know what happened. I wasn't gonna rest no more because I had to get my girls what they needed. We got to stay in these streets. We got to be out here with this doggone tea, and we got to talk about it. Baby, a bomb has been dropped on the Jacksons of Atlanta, aka Mahogany's world, and we got to talk about it. I'm gonna be honest, this is going to be a blind reaction because I wanted to experience the entire thing with you guys. I seen maybe a little 5 minutes of it, but I got a gist of it. Apparently, there's a lot that has been going on um, over on Mahogany's Road, aka World, and we got to see what it is. Let's play our station break.
I think I know. I touch that fire for you. I do that three, but I think I know. I touch that fire for you. I do that three, but I think I know. I touch that fire for you. I do that three, but I think I know. I touch that fire for you. I do that three, but
The few little things that I did see is shocking. Let's just say that. So, I mean, I'm just ready to get into it to see what's what. Hey, Karen. Hey, Just Me Douglas. Hey, San San. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Eunice. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Sunrose. Yeah, I think I said, hey, Kayla. Hey, Sunrose. Hey, Mira. Hadn't seen you over here in a few days, excuse me. Thank you so much for taking the time to come check us out. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Barma Shannon. Hey, Just Me Blessing. My opinion is Peach should be ashamed how she's acting. Wood has lost his brother, just going to leave her. She's just evil and crazy. He should be with his mother. He should. He definitely should be with his mother. She is a sorry sack of shit. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Um, the selfishness, like, I've never seen anyone more narcissistic than her. Hey, sweet Nikki. Hello. You see the YouTube video on Mahogany Jackson's neighbor? That's what we're finna jump right into, sweet Nikki. We're gonna jump into that first. Hey, who's that lady? Hey, Divinity Nicole. So y'all can't hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I see an indicator saying that we have audio. Let me know. The usual quiet Scorpio. Hey, love. Yep, you are just in time. I haven't seen you in the chat before. Have you maybe been a bush watcher? Let me know. But welcome. I don't recall your name in the chat before, so I definitely want to say welcome to you, love. Hey, Tangela. I believe everything the neighbors said. I feel so sorry for the children. CPS needs to be contacted. Hey, Greenheart. Okay, so you can hear me. Okay. Always conscious. Hi and welcome. Okay. Okay. So you can hear me. So we are going to go ahead and jump right into um, the commentary. Uh, we are going to start with the neighbor, Jess. Let me see. Her channel name is Cohen Gang. And uh, Jess Monet is apparently what she goes by. So she came on social media and decided that she wanted to put out some information. So we're going to listen. Here we go.
No, my name is Jasmine. I just so happen to be the Jacksons of Atlanta's neighbor, and we stopped being cool because of what I found out about her and the type of person that she was. And I debated for months about whether I was gonna tell this story, and I said I wasn't gonna do it, but here I am today doing it because it's just some stuff that the things that she posts on social media, it doesn't reflect her real life. The type of mother that she acts like she is on social media, that does not reflect her real life. And it's just like, and the way that people praise her without knowing the type of person that she is, the truth has to be exposed. And this is just not rumors. This is going to be exposing her with receipts. Everything.
Okay, so number one, I like her already because she said she got receipts.
That's going to come out of my mouth, I'm going to have receipts for. I'm not just making up stuff about her. So I'm going to start off by telling you guys what is going to be included in this story so y'all can stick around and know what to look for. So first, I'm going to tell you guys how I met her. I'm going to tell you guys how her and her husband were still together up until October. He had moved out in October. It was either October or September. I want to tell you guys about how she leaves her kids in the house for hours while she runs errands or while she goes to the gym. I want to tell you guys about how she locks them in the room, even when she's home because she doesn't want to deal with them. I want to tell you guys about the eviction that she has, her car that got repossessed, and I'm also going to tell you guys about how she has this new boyfriend that lives with her. And there's a bunch of other things that I'm forgetting that's definitely going to be included in this story. But the main thing is how she treats those kids and the type of mother that she is and the type of lifestyle that she portrays online. That is the main. She don't deserve those kids, honestly, y'all. She does not. So we're just gonna start the story. Fuck it. I originally
First of all, I wanted to pause because Black History Month, young ladies. Um, it's so crazy. I didn't even think about it until I just saw it here. So, Black History Month.
met Mahogany walking outside with my daughter. We started talking. I didn't know who she was at first, but she came up to me and asked, my daughter be going to school, and I was letting her know, like, hey, she's only 4, so she can't start. Well, she was 3 at the time, so she couldn't start this year. And she was telling me about how she lost all of this weight and how she's in the gym. And I was telling her, hey, I need a gym partner. So if you ever want to go to the gym together, I'm down. Let's do that. So that's how we met. We started going to the gym together. She was training me. Things were going really good. Like the third day, she was like, because I was asking her, like, what do you do for work? Because it seems like you're always free. So she was like, I didn't want to tell you, but we have millions of followers all over social media, and I'm just a social media content creator. And I'm just like, oh, cool. So she was like, here's my Instagram. You can follow me. So I started following her. And everything was good. She eventually asked me to use my dryer one day because she was saying that her dryer went out. And I was like, yeah, of course, you can come use my dryer. And this ended up being a consistent thing. Like, she was asking to use my dryer every 3 days. And if you would look at her social media, it would say, you look like you got some serious money. So why isn't your dryer getting fixed? Like, well, why don't you have a new dryer? But I didn't say anything because I was thinking of the kids and the kids going to school. So I was allowing her to come over and use the dryer. Um, there was this one specific day she came over and she was like really upset, and she was telling me how Justin had all this woman in his phone that she was talking.
Wait a minute. You said they're not going to sue you, so you don't have to worry about that. Are you referring who is not going to sue who? And who worried about getting sued? What I miss? Who you talking about, Kayla? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, honey. Who you talking about, child? Who talking about getting sued? Cause I'm damn sure not worried about that.
That he was talking to, and how he was telling her that he loved her. And she was like, yeah, social media thinks we're getting a divorce, which we tried to work on our marriage, but it just seems like it's not working. So I was asking her, like, why is he living there? Because she was telling me that he's not helping with any bills. She ended up having to go on food stamps because they were running low on money. I was
Baby, what now? What what now? What now? Did she just say Mahogany with them 6 kids is on food stamps? Dang. Y'all, I need a second. Like, I'm shocked. What? Girl, not food stamps. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Baby, that was not something I expected at all. I was not expecting that one. Food stamps. Wow. 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 I watched a couple from Houston, I believe, say they went to meet them and they got that vibe that they were not what they portrayed. I think the girl name is Ming. Honey, Queen Virgo. Honey, Ming was out here windmilling in the streets for them. Ming said that they did lose a baby. So Ming has no credibility as far as I'm concerned. She can shut the fuck up. Because uh, when she met with them, oh no, I don't think they're lying. Now, I don't know where that was. I think the girl's name is Ming, and whatever she said, Ming is always trying to jump on the story. Anything that's going to get her some views, she's going to respond to it. And that may be why. Now, she doesn't even have to be being dishonest, but at the same time, you shouldn't have been speaking for a chick you don't know because you don't know her like that. And she's the one that was out there talking about, Ming was the one out there saying that she felt like she wasn't lying about losing the baby. So, child boo. That's all I can say. Child boo. Ming, shut your ass up. Shit. Give us some receipts. That's when we'll listen to you, Ming. We all about receipts over here.
was asking her, like, why is he still living with you? Like, why are you allowing this to happen? And she was just like, oh, because he can't afford to get his own place, and that he was renting out this black, like he had like a black Tahoe truck that he was paying almost $2,000 a month for, so he couldn't just move out, because if he did, he wouldn't have a car basically. So I was like, oh, okay, all right. I'm not the one to judge, so I'm just like, oh, okay. So
Wait a minute. Let's scooch on back over. Now we saw the Tahoe truck in several videos that Justin did. So clearly that's true.
he couldn't just move out, because if he did, he wouldn't have a car basically. So I was like, oh, okay, all right. I'm not the one to judge, so I'm just like, oh, okay. So there was this one day where we heard a lot of commotion outside, and mind you, my husband, we have an office in the front, and he has 2 windows, so he can see everything. So he looks out the window, and it's them two fighting, like literally fighting. She ended up going in the street and was like punching him in the head. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, you need to record that just in case. You just never know. So record that. So I'm gonna have a video of that. That's gonna be posted above. So after that fight, I didn't say anything to her because I didn't want her to.
Baby, this is the best exposure I think I've ever seen on YouTube. When I say everything she's talking about, she's gotten some type of something. I love it. She needs to be playing the Chris Brown song Residual. Baby, she need no, she don't, because then we'll get oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, you're saying they said they had a laundromat, honey. I ain't heard that. Can I turn the video volume up? Let's see. Um, settings, subtitle, quality. Um, I guess I can't. Let's see. It's up on here as high as I can get it. I'm assuming that that's how she did it. Now let's go over here to this audio. Let me see if I can make some type of hotkeys, virtual, advanced settings. Fortunately, I don't see a way to change. Oh, wait, one more place. Okay. Hopefully that'll help. I turned up the audio within the studio. Let's see if that'll help us any. Let's see.
Think that I was in her business, but y'all are literally in the street fighting. So of course people are going to be in your business. So we became very close very quick, because I started feeling very bad of her, knowing that she had these 6 kids and she had no help. And I was just telling her, hey, if you ever need help, if you ever need me to babysit, I got you. Like, you don't have to pay me or anything. I will help you. I will help you with the kids. Eventually one day she did end up needing me, I was actually on my way to Walmart. I was almost out of the neighborhood, and she called me and asked. She was like, "Hey, I'm about to take two of my oldest twins to the doctor. Do you mind watching my other four kids?" So I'm like, "Yeah, of course." So I end up turning around. Mind you, I have three kids with me myself. So I end up turning around. I come pick up all her kids, and I take them to Walmart with me. And I'm thinking, if I can take all of these kids to an actual store with me, why can't she take her own kids? So it was kind of weird to me that she did it that way. But I did end up watching them. They were with me for about 5 hours. I made them dinner. She didn't leave any diapers, so their diapers were wet for a few hours. So I made them dinner, and there was this one thing that stuck out to me. They just kept wanting to eat. They kept wanting to eat. I gave them about 2 plates. I gave them 2 apples, like each of them 2 apples to eat, and they were like still like they were constantly still hungry. So I was like, babe, like these kids can eat a lot. They ate more than us. And he was like, yeah. And mind you, her kids are very little. They're very small. So to me, it looks like that she's not feeding them as much as she should. I mean, she's probably feeding them, but she's not feeding them as much as she should as a mother.
When I say this girl got damn receipts for everything, I wonder what made her take pictures of the babies. But wow. Let me see what y'all saying. Baby, I didn't see that one coming. Look, Keisha, girl, drink something for me too, cause I ain't got nothing over here. Cause honey, drink. I need a drink and a cigarette. Cause what? Okay. And then she got him in the street fighting. I didn't think I was gonna care about this tea, but now I'm invested. Exactly, black and bougie. Exactly, because what? Baby, she got me with the food stamps. She got me with the stamps.
Especially with them being so small. So that was another thing that I found kind of funny. So I'm the type of friend, if you need me for whatever, I'm gonna be there for you. And it's kind of like she took advantage of that. Um, but again, I knew that she didn't have anyone. The husband was staying there at one point in time, and he would watch them while she went to the gym and ran her errands. But when he got kicked out, that's when things kind of switched up. So I would step in and help her watch the kids. Like I would pick them up from the bus stop, have them wait at my house until she got here. But there was this one particular day where I told her that I would be busy and I couldn't watch the kids. So, and mind you, she does not park her car in the garage. She parks her car outside because she has a bunch of things in her garage. So I know when she's at home and when she's not at home. So this one particular day, my kids are in the back playing, and they say, "Mom, the kids are at the back door crying." And I'm like, "What? They crying?" So I go to the back door, y'all, and it's 4 of them that are downstairs just at the window, soggy diapers, looking hungry. I'm gonna post that video as well because I'm not lying about that. These kids are at home by themselves.
That's a shame.
In the window.
That's a shame. Take the picture, Jasmine.
I'm recording.
That's a shame. That's a motherfucking
Wow.
shame.
Wow. Wow.
So I'm like, I know she did not leave these kids at home. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe she ran to the gas station. Maybe she did that. When I tell y'all, about 3 to 4 hours went by and she still was not home. I literally contemplated on calling the police on her.
First of all, you should have called the police. Once it hit 60 minutes, which is still a long time for minor children that small to be home, but she should have called. Not because uh no, she should have called. Those are babies. Literally 7 under 6. Like what? She should have called.
Because it's like,
I'm
why are you
too
leaving these
undone.
little babies at home by
Oh my
themselves?
God. She should have called.
And mind you, this was one of the days, you know, her 2 oldest kids are in school. So this is
Hold
one
on.
of the days where she had another neighbor come pick them up and watch them and had the other kids in the house, the little kids. So I contemplated on calling the cops. Right before I was about to call the cops, she ended up pulling up, and this was about 4 hours later, y'all. 4 hours later. So I still didn't say anything, but after that, I really started looking at her like in a different light kind of sort.
I don't know if I would have said anything, guys. I don't know because it's like, what do you say? I wouldn't have wanted to talk to her because I probably would have fought her. But I would have called them folks because those are little children, and it is too many situations that have happened. It is too many things that have been said when it comes to her. What? That's all I can say is what? Okay, yes. The other young man came out and he said what he said, but when it came to this level of proof, oh, y'all, like, oh my God. There are so many people out here that spend their whole adulthood trying to be parents and would love these kids to death. I'm a grandmother who lost three grandchildren to incompetent cervix. One of my granddaughters actually lived 30 minutes. And my daughter would give anything to have her babies. But then you have someone like this with just throwing children into the world, first of all, to use them. And then you don't even treat them like humans. Crazy drama. Like, oh my God. Like, mm, 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 mm. Let me see what y'all saying. Yeah, that's true, Kayla. Hey, Brittany. Baby, this lady has too much tea. I told Tia Mars she needs to do a live stream about this too. I'm sure she will. As a matter of fact, she just called me. I'm sure she will. Trust me. This is worth conversating about. Lord have mercy. I can agree with your sentiments about me. Amen, Kayla. Yeah, that's all I can say. You right, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Uh, she just got a little louder, but everything on my side is pretty loud, so it's not really much else I could do, love. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the fighting, that was a lot. That was a lot. I'm way behind y'all. Let me see if I can catch up. If you're wearing headphones, just turn them up a little bit. Anyone who's saying the volume is low. Okay, you talking to them. I was gonna say because I've turned up everything I could turn up. Six kiddos. I'm a fight. Uh, too. Are you saying you gonna fight the husband too? Yeah, I'm gonna fight him, but I'm gonna fight her because how dare you? Like, or I'm gonna say something to let her know. Like, I don't know what I would do. Y'all, this is a lot. That's a lot. She sat there for 4 minutes and saw them babies at home by themselves. And it was too cute how she was on the phone. Somebody talking about take a picture, baby. I'm recording. What you talking about? Honey. She's sending for her grandma at this point, Lord have mercy. But I'm glad she is. If she need help, get the help. Don't mistreat your babies, even if you gotta send them here, there, and everywhere. Quite frankly, I think I would have split them down the middle. Dad, if you want to leave, take three with you because you just pumped me up with all these kids like it's no tomorrow. Like, what do you mean you want a divorce? I mean, goodness, and how he can make a change like that so quickly, like it's nothing. Are you kidding me? Crazy. I know a lot of people don't believe in calling CPS. No, I don't believe in calling CPS when it's not a real situation in your real life. I don't. A situation like this where you see children at home by themselves for extended periods of time and they are in the door crying, yeah. Now that is a live situation that she is a part of. At a situation like that, yes, I would have done something. 4 hours? Okay, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, that's already bad that she left them at home. But 4 hours? Oh my goodness. Poor babies. Mm, 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 mm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't believe in calling CPS, and I'm one of those people, but who's going to step in and save these kids? Because these stories get a lot worse. Exactly. This is a situation to where she was there. She took a picture, for goodness sake. So it's not like she's lying. Like, she has showed us every step of the way so far that she's being truthful. I mean, so in a situation like that, because what else? I mean, let's take this story to the extreme. In an extreme situation, could the police charge her with neglect because she stood there and watched this for 4 freaking hours? Kids at home by themselves neglected. She already feels a type of way about the children from having them in her home. The fact that she sat there and took pictures of how hungry they were and all of this, that, and the third, and then took pictures of this and kept taking pictures and getting proof, but doing nothing with it, makes me feel kind of a ways about her, because she could be using this. Let's be honest, people do certain things. People could be using this situation as a way to grow their channel, because baby, she got proof from the rooter to the tutor. Let's be real. If you're going to sit there and see the neglect, you either say something or do something, period. Now let's keep that shit real.
um different light. So after her husband moved out, this was before the situation where she left them at home by themselves. She was going to the gym at nighttime and she audio messaged me. I have a receipt of that too. And was
I told you I have that camera where I can watch the kids from my phone, but it also comes with a monitor so that you can like watch them on the monitor if you don't want to watch them on their phone. So I was wondering if I could bring the monitor over there to you so that you could look at it too. And I'm gonna definitely have it open while I'm at the gym. But you know, if you watching it too, that's just better than, because if I'm doing an actual exercise in a moment, I ain't gonna be able to stare at it right then. I'm gonna like check on it every time I'm in between the reps and stuff. So just let me know if you'd be open to that for tonight, just so I can go to the gym. But they're all gonna be laying down in their bed, so they're not gonna be up moving around, nothing like that. Kids, and the thing is disconnected, so
there, can you watch them while I go to the gym at night? And I'm like, you about to leave them kids at home by themselves? Like, there's nobody there? But I didn't ask. I was just like, yeah, sure, bring it over. So she brings over the monitor.
But why would you say yes? I mean, you're complicit. Oh, golly. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. What you say look like she is the girl she used to be. Those kids are not supported are not supposed to be at home alone, and some of those babies have special needs. Children at the age of 14, no, in Georgia, 12 years old is the age of consent for a child to be at home alone by themselves. They can't babysit another child at I think 12, or it's either 12 or 14, but I think it's 12. That just means that after school they can come home and they can be at home for a period of time alone. Not overnight, but just alone. Y'all, I'm just like, my mind is blown. I didn't know what to expect with this, but I definitely did not expect this. She is a horrible mom. CPS needs to be involved. They do. They definitely do.
To remind you guys, the monitor does not work in my house at all. So I can't see what the kids are doing. And I know for sure if the monitor does not work at my house, it's not working wherever you're going. Because she was saying she has an extra monitor and she can watch them. But you have to be within range of that monitor for it to work and for you to actually see them. So she was gone for about 2.5, almost 3 hours. And she texted me and let me know when she got home and said that she would come get the monitor the next day. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So We are still cool at this moment in time. She gets a PR package from like a furniture place, and she asked me if I could come help her put put it up. And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I come over to her house, and the youngest son, he's like on this little pillow, like this pillow that you would have for a pet, like a big dog. It was one of those, and he was sitting
Damn, did she have to say it like that?
there. He was kind of like withdrawn, and it's just like he wasn't like a normal baby. Like he wasn't making noise. He just sitting staring in space like this, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird.
It's not weird. That's called failure to thrive, love. When kids are quiet, when they don't move, they don't thrive because they don't have a person that is um, basically giving them love. So they retract within themselves.
And then mind you, she has her other kids upstairs, and they're upstairs screaming, and she's not paying them any attention. Like it's almost like she blocks it out, and she just pretends like they're not there. So I'm over to her house for about a good hour, and this entire time I'm there, she did not go upstairs to check on the kids. She did not interact with the little baby that's downstairs, and I just found that to be very not motherly like, because the way you portray yourself on social media, like you're such this amazing mom, but in real life this is how you're acting towards your kids. And her kids did not, if you go back on her page a couple of months, she had just put up the bed, and mind you, she's been in the house that she's in since probably May, and she had just put up her kids bed in September, so they were sleeping like on a pallet full of blankets and pillows. So they didn't even have an actual bed to sleep in. Mind you, her bed is put up. She's sleeping comfortable in her bed. But her kids, they don't have a bed. So they're sleeping on the floor. Um and then this one day she called me, and she was like, hey, I have this friend that needs some money. Do you know any way that she can get some money? And I'm just like, I really don't, besides applying for a job. Or
Who ask a question like that? Like, what did you expect her to say, Mahogany? Yeah, let's go hit up this whatever. Let's go put two to the head. I mean, what the hell did she expect the girl to say? And what kind of question is that? And then you don't even know this chick. Then the thing is, you allege that your husband took money from you, um, and you were suing him, but you didn't show up to court. So, you know, when you should have got money that was yours, you basically didn't. So, like, huh? What did you expect her to say?
go down to a club and get a sugar daddy. Like I was playing about that. But I realized that the money situation,
Honestly, she shouldn't have been playing about that. Mahogany is not an ugly girl, and let's keep it real. He done went on about his business, so you need to go on about your business and find you a boo thing. Cause you got a house full of babies. Clearly, you need a nanny. Now, I showed you guys back when the documentation went up that let me see if I can find my glasses, what their incomes were. And their incomes are nowhere near um what I thought they were. Let me see if I can find the document real quick. Um the documentation that I'm referring to was put up during the divorce. You know, all of that information has to be made available during the divorce. And um, no, that's not it. Um, Here it is. Justin Jackson, his monthly gross income, according to this document, is $6,455. Now she said he was paying $2,000 a month for his vehicle. If he's paying $2,000 a month for his vehicle, he still had $4,455 available. Mahogany Matthews Jackson, her income is $4,467. Now, I don't know what her uh income is as far as excuse me, what her payment is as far as her home. Um I know the last home they, the one that they got evicted from was over 3,000. Um, so that's that. So with them together, their income was $10,942. Now this is showing separate because they're going through a divorce. The child support, uh, monthly child support amount rounded to the whole dollars. For him, it's $3,201, and for her, it's $1,313. Now, I don't know if they take the difference of that and then that's what someone pays to the other. I'm not quite sure if that's what they do, but this is the income that was reported to the Georgia Child Support Court, Henry County, in reference to their monthly incomes for the child support worksheet. Now, here's an interesting thing. It says Superior Court of Fulton County on this document. Now, when they filed in Henry County because that's where they were living at the time. Now, I don't know if there was a jurisdiction change. I didn't see a document that said jurisdiction change. So, because of that, um that's interesting. I need to find that out. I'm going to look into that, guys, to see if there was a jurisdiction change. Because if there was, I mean, if it was, it was. But if not, it's something shady about that documentation. Now, I did get it from the official Peach State documents. I got it from a legal online repository for information in reference to the state of Georgia. So I didn't get it from a second-handed company to where it could be faked. So I do want to say that these women laying up having content babies and don't want to be bothered is shameful. Yep. I would have called no second thought. Yeah, exactly. In a situation like that, what are you crazy? Heck yeah, that's a kid. Excuse me, several kids. Like that is so sad. I'm not surprised about these things, but it's still shocking. Yeah, all of her kids are under 6 years. I mean, under seven. The oldest two are six. I think the next two are going to be four if they're not already four. And then she has Miles, which is probably two or three, and then Maverick, one. Sunaway reviews their video. Sunaway reviews their videographer told us last year that they were leaving the kids home alone. He did. It's one thing to believe it. It's another thing to have proof. You know what I'm saying? When it slaps you in your face, that's a lot. It is. Sorry to yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's not much I can say, but it did happen. It's our life. And it is what it is, and I know that my grandchildren would have never been treated that way. You know what I mean? So to see someone go through this, like, wow, is all I can say. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, but then at least if you do that, I mean, and I'm not justifying her doing that, but if you're gonna have the kids for content, see it through. If they're gonna be your content, okay, fine, let them be your content, but make sure that you take care of them. They're still human. Goodness gracious. Hi, Lisa. We are in the middle of a reaction on Mahogany's World, aka the Jacksons of Atlanta. This is a woman who is basically got proof of her being ugly to her kids uh, and a lot. We are only about 10 minutes into the video. You can definitely go back and hit that replay for the back part, but we have quite a bit of a ways to go. Tragic happens, those babies need salvation. Yeah. The neighbor posted receipts on her IG too. I mean, that's great to post the receipt, sweetie, but you should have been uh advocating for those children because they can't. Yeah, forget that the receipt posting. What does that do? Get you attention. It doesn't get the kids what they need. So I don't even give a shit about that. For real. Hell. Where were you advocating for someone who couldn't advocate for themselves? That's what I want to see. Shit.
was about her later on down the line. She's the one that actually needed the money. Um, and there was one particular time where she came over and she was telling me how she just had to spend $3,500 on a photo shoot to get her hair and nails, makeup, all of that was like $3,500. And she was telling me how um, Justin was not trying to pay his child support. I think he had spent about $1,800 in child support. So she was telling me that, and I'm just like, if you don't have the necessary necessities for your kids or don't have enough money for your bills, why are you spending $3,500 on nails, photo shoot, hair, all makeup? Why are you spending all of that money on that? Like, you're eventually going to run out of money. So she was kicking it to me like she gets a bunch of, and I see she does, but it's not consistent. She gets a bunch of PR packages where she gets paid to make these videos for these companies, and she was telling me how she would get 5,000, like she would get thousands for these companies. The thing that's the most crazy to me, like how she dresses on social media, how she looks on social media, her day-to-day life, it's almost like she rents these clothes just for the photos and then she returns them. Because if you see how she dressed in real life, it does not match up to your Instagram photos. And I'm talking about this is every single day, unless she's doing something for social media. That's like when she's really dolled up or has on these nice clothes. Her kids, she doesn't even dress them nice. And she was like, oh no, I still have clothes from years ago that my kids wear. I haven't bought clothes in years. Because they're basically just recycling the clothes, in which I don't find anything wrong with that, except
Okay, let me say this. I did just look. According to that documentation, the 3201 from him and 1313 for her, the difference between that is $1,800. You know me, I'm just anal like that. So I checked it to see, what that would come up to, and that is correct. The difference is $1,800 of child support that he, I guess, pays to her, and I guess she's saying he's not paying it because if he's getting $6,000, paying $2,000 toward his car, he only has four left. If he has to pay her another two, yeah, then yeah, it's rough and tough and all that stuff. Yeah, he he ain't making it from that point.
if you're going to spend thousands of dollars on makeup, hair, and nails, your kids need to be up to par too. Your kids should not be dressed like that. They should not be in too small shoes, too small clothes. They should
That's
not be
true.
like that. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not trying to be mean about the situation, but it's almost as if she dresses them like they're foster kids. Like the money that she makes, it does not go to the kids. It's for her. Like she's a very selfish type of person. This one particular day, and I want to get to that.
Now, it's interesting that she says that, and it's also tragic that she says that because a lot of people who are foster parents get money for those kids and they don't look like the money that they get. Like I know, I remember doing a loan for a lady who was a foster mom. She got over $6,000 a month from foster, of foster money, and then turning around. I mean, her kids, you know, didn't look like 6,000, 5,000, not even 2,000. I'm just being honest. And it's sad. Now I understand that money is also supposed to provide for them. And a lot of time it's not providing enough for them. But whatever the case is, um, it is true. A lot of parents who get foster money, their kids look less than.
that, but I'm gonna say this one thing. She did advise me. She was like, "Hey, a lot of people make up lies about me on social media. If you see it, don't believe it. They're just jealous of me. They just want to bash me, talk about me just to have a storyline." And I was like, "Okay." So that made me go and look up like what things are they saying about her. So the main thing that I seen the most was how selfish she was, how she's not a good mom, how she has all the kids that are still in diapers. And that was one thing that was like kind of crazy to me too, because why are these babies still in diapers? Why are they not potty trained? So I eventually started looking up that. I looked up how they scam people, how they pretend to be people that they're not. So it's kind of like I wanted to see if what these people were saying was true about her, and everything that anyone has ever said about her, you guys, is honestly the God to honest truth. And even strangers, how these strangers can pick up how a person is in the video, like how these people come in and say, "Oh, I can tell that she's not a good mom. She does this, that, and the third." And it's just like, y'all are good. Y'all are some good detectives, because that's definitely 100% true. I want to get to this one particular incident that had happened where it was just like, damn, she's a very selfish person. So she said she had a book signing where she went to, it was some place she went to, I don't remember the name. She said she spent thousands of dollars. Mind you, she did tell me that her son's birthday was coming up, and I was asking her, like, what are you gonna do for his birthday? And she was just like, I don't know yet, I'll let you know if I have any plans. So I sent her a place, and I was like, hey, if you want to go here, we can go out together. But then she was like, I'll let you know. Then I thought about it. I was like, dang, she may not want to carry all these kids around. It comes to find out, she doesn't take those kids anywhere. She doesn't take them anywhere. They barely come outside. It's just they're stuck in the rooms all day. And if you were to ever come outside my house, you may see them in the window. So when one of the kids' birthday came up, she got a PR package where it was like a trampoline, a free trampoline, and she ended up making that the kid's birthday present, and made it seem like on social media that she bought this for him when she actually got it for free. And she
Now tell me, what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about these moms using or taking advantage of um, people who have products and services that they need marketed, and they take advantage of the marketing opportunity for their children? Like this woman just says she's a mom who basically didn't have a lot of money, needed to borrow money at one point in time. She had a need. The need could be facilitated through this type of situation. Like, what do y'all think? I'm gonna be honest. If all you have available is this marketing opportunity, and it can facilitate a need for your child, I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. It would be better if you could take that and do something with it, like do something more, like put something with it, but still, you know what I mean? It's still not a horrible thing. Yeah, she is physically abusive. Uh, I mean, I can't agree or disagree with that. Why she has so many kids and doesn't know how to be a mother. Yeah. Hey, Sierra would need file for divorce. His brother just died. Oh, yeah. We haven't got to that story yet, love. Hey, Michelle. Yeah. I mean, but it's been put out here before, Michelle. I mean, now there's non disputing. You know what I'm saying? This lady's giving us every single thing she said, she's had a way to facilitate it. So, you know, why did the neighbor why is the neighbor talking to us? Why not speak to the proper authorities? This neighbor is being complacent and now trying to gain a coin off of it. This ain't cool. She is not monetized. That I will give her that. However, I don't disagree with nothing you just said, Shonda. She didn't have to tell everything. That girl hitting him, that's their damn business. Them two grown consenting adults. But you have these kids in the house for hours by themselves. No, I ain't. That's not cool. Then she asked you to be a part of her leaving her kids at home alone. You could have said, "Well, how about I just come sit with them?" Not okay. You know what I'm saying? No way. I would have been like, you can bring them over here and lay them on my sofa, or I can come over and I'll sit in your house while you're gone. But I'm not gonna be a part of you leaving your kids at home by themselves. Yeah, I don't rock like that. So make up your mind, let me know, and that's fine. But I'm not gonna be a part of you leaving your children in the house by themselves. No, ma'am. That I would not have done. And she is complicit because she did it. No way in the hell would I have been okay with that. A kid could have got out the bed, could have went in the bathroom, turned on the water. I mean, there could have been a very bad situation that happened at any point or time when it comes to that. It's just too many things that could happen taking care of children. I'm sorry. No, ma'am. I would not have been okay with that. But I mean, whatever. That's her desire. And if something would have happened to those kids, it would have been on her as well. She can sit up here and tell this story, and we're going to listen. However, baby, you are complicit. Like you participated. Whether you want to justify it or not, you did. That shit ain't cute or cool. No, ma'am. I'm so damn behind. Hold on, let me get caught up a little bit. Because if she didn't say yes, she was gonna leave the kids anyway. Okay, that's fine though. That's fine. If she didn't say yes, she was gonna leave, but that's her abusing her kids, not me being a part of it. I would not have been any way a part of that. I can sit in the house with them, or you can bring them over here. But I'm not being a part of no shit like that. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't even know you like that. No, ma'am. Hell no. Hells no. I'm so disgusted in Mahogany, but why didn't this lady call somebody? I couldn't live with my exactly cancer. I would not have been able to live with myself knowing those kids sitting over there by their damn self. In my head, all kind of shit would have been going on. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She saw leaving Mahogany's house that damn thing wasn't working. No, I'm just gonna sit over here. If you don't mind, I'll just sit over here with the kids. I ain't doing shit. That's what I would have did. And then she called someone to tell someone that those kids were at home by themselves. Someone said, "Take a picture." I'm doing a video, but you not doing nothing for them. You are not helping those children. Shit. How do we know they are not in this together and getting their page going? Well, Mahogany is whatever. Mahogany would not be okay with this girl putting this out about her, all of this proof. And I'm quite sure Mahogany does not know. So, no, I don't believe they're in this together. Now, this is what I do believe. When she first heard from Mahogany, what did she say? Mahogany basically told her that she was a content creator. She probably, in the midst of doing all of this so called research, saw that Mahogany has quite a bit of views, and Mahogany's money is being made by her sitting at home. So this mom probably said, and she probably started a channel. I looked at her channel. On her channel, her first videos were put up over a year ago. Now I'm looking at the comments. She had those kids for views. She needs to call the cops on herself. Thank you for posting the truth. Wow, this video was so needed. Blase blah blase blah blah. No, this video was so Security cameras are the best invention ever. I knew, and I knew the truth would be revealed. You're back and we're here. So she put up her first video over a year ago on this channel. Now I'm gonna be honest, her content is good, but she only had okay, when we first started watching this, she had 418 subs. Right now she's at 446. So we're going to sit here and we're going to look this particular video, and she's not getting a lot of views, obviously, because she's a small channel. Um, this video right here, when we first started watching it, had 1.5K views. Right now, it has 1.7K views. She's gonna do numbers on this video, especially because she's talking about the Jacksons of Atlanta. Um, And what she wants out of this, she just might get. I'm talking about it. More people are going to talk about it. Just like somebody said, they had mentioned it to TMR. Let's see. Let me see if she's live. No, she's not live yet, but she's going to talk about this. I promise you she will. Pretty much everybody who's ever done commentary on the Jacksons will talk about this because it's something to talk about. I just seen two people today talk about the Jacksons of Atlanta that has never talked about them before. Why? Because this is conversation worthy. This is awful. How many views she got saying because this is a bag, easy peasy. She's at 1.7. Let's look again. I had just looked. Let's see. Yeah, she's
And
at
she didn't do anything for his birthday.
1.7 so far.
Nothing.
But you're right. She's gonna get a bag, and we're gonna keep up with it. Um, she was at 418 when we first started, so she's gotten 40 new subs. She might get monetized off this video. And I mean, putting it out here, if she didn't have the balls to call, whoever she was on the phone with should have had the balls to call. I mean, I don't know. I'm just like flummoxed on that. But let's keep going.
Like she would see the things that I did with my kids, and like especially like how she has the balloons in the kitchen, and how she just recently started doing that because she seen that I did it with my kids. So it's kind of like she wanted to copy off of that because it looked good. So and then I ended up posting my daughter's birthday actually, where she had a bunch of balloons, and I do this every year for my kids. Every year they have a bunch of balloons, a bunch of toys. And if you go down her page, you will see she has none of that on there. She's never done that. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to get to the next subject. We are going to get to how I noticed a pattern in what she was doing every single day. She had even told me this. She would say, yeah, the kids stay sleeping until 9. So while they're sleeping, I run to the gym. So I'm just like, I hope she don't do this every day, because like, I mean, it's okay to run to the gas station, but to leave your kids in the house for hours is really fucking diabolical. And that's
Honey, to go to the gas station and you have 6 individual minded children is diabolical. If you need to live that type of life, then you need a nanny. You need someone that is always in your house so you can come and go as you please.
when I started looking at her different. It was one day she said she was going to the gym. She had a bunch of stuff to do. She did call me the night before and ask me, can I watch them? And I was telling her, no, I have a busy day. And then I have to go to work. So she ended up doing that. And then I noticed that her car wasn't there all day. And I looked at her story. She didn't have the kids with her. So the only other thing to assume is that those kids were in the house. And then I don't want them to say, oh no, Justin came to pick them up, because Justin never came there to pick those kids up. They were in that house for a good 6 hours by themselves. And when I tell you guys, I was so upset. Like, how dare you? especially the little baby that's like 1 year old. I mean, that is why he's so withdrawn, because he's not showing any attention, he's not showing any love, and it's actually very fucking sad. And I just don't like how, especially when you're a mom, like, why would you have all of these kids knowing that you didn't really want them? Like, it seems to me like she had the kids for money, for content. And it's like, as soon as she's done filming her content, they have to go away. And I know some of you may have seen that video with the guy, he was a photographer, telling you guys that they just wanted the kids for the content, and after they were done filming the content, they would send the kids upstairs and leave them upstairs all day. So it's just like, this is why I'm bringing this story to light, because you're not going to keep tricking these people with knowing the type of mother that you are. So another incident that happened was when they were outside.
Y'all, please hit the like button for me. I have, let's see, less than, we will have right at 60 likes, and it's 160 people. Can we at least get to 85 likes?
Again, and they were fighting. I have a video recording. I couldn't get them, but I did hear the ex-husband. He was like, "You a dumbass, B." I was like, "What the hell do they got going on?" And she was like very upset, and I felt like very bad for her, because why are you treating her like that? Even though she is a fucked up mom, she is very selfish. He did treat her really bad. I never seen him put his hands on her. I only seen her put her hands on him. So let's get.
But even with that, okay, let's not act like things were better when he was around, because honestly, the kids appear to get more attention now than they did before. I've even said that, and want to smack myself in the mouth at this point, because I was like, oh, things look so much better now that he is gone. But I mean, obviously, I didn't know.
Get that cleared up. I've never seen him do that. Maybe he does it behind doors, I don't know, but he's never done it like while they were outside fighting. So that was another incident where after that she came over and she was just telling me how she couldn't deal with it anymore, and how he's just gonna have to go, and he's going on child support. So this happened around September, and it was like she wanted her family. There was a time where we were going to sit both of them down and talk to them so that they can work on their marriage. But he didn't want the marriage at all. She tried and tried and tried until she couldn't try anymore. So she eventually ended up letting it go. She sent me the screenshot of the divorce paperwork.
No, that's true, Jennifer.
It wasn't signed yet, but she had let me know, hey, you know, today's the day that we're finalizing the divorce. So I was like, oh, okay, I know this is like a bittersweet moment for you. Make sure you go out and celebrate. He eventually ended up getting, either he moved out or he got kicked out. The very last incident that happened that made me stop talking to her was one day her kids are over at my house, and like, I'm a very lackadaisious person. If a kid wants them out the pantry, y'all can get it. So there was this one day where she was finally there to pick them up, and you know, we were upstairs, and I was just like, okay kids, go downstairs, your mom was here. So we were not downstairs, nobody was downstairs. So a couple hours go by, because before that I had bought my kids some candy from the store, and I was gonna give it to them after dinner. So after dinner, I'm looking around for the candy, and it's like, where's the fucking candy? So I asked my husband, I was like, hey, did you eat this candy? I asked the kids, hey, did you eat this candy? They was like, no, we didn't eat the candy. So that left one other culprit, because when her oldest son was here, he kept asking for the candy, and I was like, hey, you know, that's for my kids, you can get this snack. So he just kept wanting it, he kept trying to take it, but I had put it back where it was. So I texted her, and I want to show y'all proof of that too. And I was like, hey, next time he comes over, he cannot just take stuff, he has to ask for it. She was like, tell me what he took. And so she did end up going to the store and getting more and was knocking on the door, but I didn't answer because the fact that you pretended like you didn't know when I know that you knew, because this is a big ass box of candy. It's not something that you can hide. So she probably told him, yeah, just go ahead and get it. And then I eventually found out that she did know that he took the candy, because that day that I was telling y'all where she had the kids, she was going and the kids were at the back door, the Mike and I box was literally sitting on her table. So she pretended like she didn't know when she did. So that's how we stopped becoming friends. We stopped talking to each other. We just stopped communication. All communication ceased. This happened months ago. If I wanted to expose it months ago, I definitely could have, but I kept it to myself because I wanted to see like if she was gonna constantly keep doing the things that she did. And y'all, she still left them kids in the house every single day to go to the gym. And a lot of people are like, oh, you must have a great babysitter. You're always doing this, you're always doing that. And no, y'all, she don't have a baby.
You said what is the custody agreement? It didn't have an actual agreement of like who gets them when. What I will do is go back and look and see if that has been updated, and if so, we'll do a follow up reaction to that information. But as of the document that I read to you guys earlier, it did not have that. It was just a worksheet showing the financial breakdown and things of that nature. It didn't give an actual custody agreement. Let's see, they need to be reported through yesterday. Yeah, they do. How would the oldest little boy be able to gather the baby and other brothers and get out in case of emergency? This breaks my heart. This is happening. Yeah. Yeah. Let me try to get caught up a little bit here, guys. I could care less about marketing. It's the well being of the children, period. No, that's true. I was just saying that, a lot of times commentators talk about that when it comes to the some of these parents using the stuff that they get, like for birthday gifts and stuff. I mean, you know, like you said, the youth, the care of the children is paramount. So all of that is just semantics at the end of the day. And who cares? As long as your kids are taken care of. Now, most of us have issues because these kids aren't being taken care of. Mahogany was wrong, but this neighbor is slimy as hell. Yeah, because from the very beginning of the neglect, she was gathering proof, whether it was because she wanted to use it or what. The fact that you felt the need to gather proof of wrongdoing should have made you kind of step back from this chick. Like, why would you even want to be friends, as you called it, with the person that does these things? And once she left her kids for 4 hours, baby, wouldn't be no conversation. You wouldn't want to talk to me because them people would be at the door and I'd be standing there in my yard with my arms folded with the death glare at your behind when you pulled up. No, ma'am. You left them kids in the house. Come on now. The fact that those kids could be done like that and nobody advocated for them is dirty as hell. It is. I'm sorry. It is. That's some low down shit. Nobody wanted to advocate for the babies. Nobody. Damn. And you got all this proof and you ain't want to do nothing? Man, that is crazy as hell. It really is. It is so sad. Dang, y'all. Now I asked y'all to give me some likes. Why somebody hit the negative, said that they don't like the video? Well, baby, if you don't like the video, I'm so sorry. You ain't have to be in here, baby. But the person you need to be giving the Unlike two is Mahogany, not me. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, love. Well, she will, sweet Nikki. She will get likes off of this. She will. Yeah, God sees everything, and God put all of us on this earth.
And she didn't do anything for his
Okay,
birthday.
she's at
Nothing.
she's at 452 likes. She was at 418 when we first started, and she has 1,801 views right now. A second ago she was at 17.
Like she would see the things that I did with my kids, and like especially like how she has the balloons in the kitchen, and how she just recently started doing that because she's seen that I did it with my kids. So it's kind of like
Okay, but at least she's copying. At least maybe she trying to do better. Like, why is this even a part of the video?
she wanted to copy off of that because it looked good. So, and then I ended up posting my daughter's birthday actually, where she had a bunch of balloons, and I do this every year for my kids. Every year they have a bunch of balloons, a bunch of toys. And if you go down her page, you will see she has none of that on there. She's never done that. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to get to the next subject. We are going to get to how I noticed a pattern in what she was doing every single day. She had even told me this. She would say, yeah, the kids stay sleeping until 9. So while they're sleeping, I run to the gym. So I'm just like, I hope she don't do this every day, because like, I mean, it's okay to run to the gas station, but to leave your kids in the house for hours is really fucking diabolical. And that's when I started looking at her different. It was one day she said she was going to the gym. She had a bunch of stuff to do. She did call me the night before and ask me, can I watch them? And I was telling her, you know, no, I have a busy day. And then I have to go to work. So she ended up doing that. And then I noticed that her car wasn't there all day. And I looked at her story. She didn't have the kids with her. So the only other thing to assume is that those kids were in the house. And then I don't want them to say, oh no, Justin came to pick them up, because Justin never
Right, Cancer.
came there to pick those kids up. They were in that house for a good 6 hours by themselves. And when I tell you guys, I was so upset. Like, how dare you? Especially the little baby that's like 1 year old. I mean, that is why he's so withdrawn, because he's not shown any attention. He's not shown any love. And it's actually very fucking sad. And I just don't like how, especially when you're a mom, like, why would you have all of these kids knowing that you didn't really want them? Like, it seems to me like she had the kids for money, for content. And it's like, as soon as she's done filming her content, they have to go away. And I know some of you may have seen that video with the guy. He was a photographer, telling you guys that they just wanted the kids for the content, and after they were done filming the content, they would send the kids upstairs and leave them upstairs all day. So
Hey,
it's
Miss
just
Diamond.
like, this is why I'm bringing this story to light, because you're not going to keep tricking these people with knowing the type of mother that you are. So another incident that happened was when they were outside again and they were fighting. I have a video recording. I
Oh,
couldn't get
wow.
them, but I did hear the ex-husband. He was like, you a dumbass, B. I was like, what the hell do they got going on? And she was like very upset, and I felt like very bad for her, because why are you treating her like that?
Y'all, you could
Even
hear
though
it too.
this is why I'm bringing this story to light, because you're not going to keep tricking these people with knowing the type of mother that you are. So another incident that happened was when they were outside again and they were fighting. I have a video recording. I couldn't
I
get
can't believe
them, but
him.
I did hear the ex-husband. He was like, you a dumbass, B. I was like, what the hell do they got going on? And she was like very upset, and I felt like very bad for her, because why are you treating her like that? Even though she is a fucked up mom, she is very selfish. He did treat her really bad. I never seen him put his hands on her. I only seen her put her hands on him. So let's get that cleared up. I've never seen him do that. Maybe he does it behind doors, I don't know, but he's never done it like while they were outside fighting. So that
Right,
was another
Jennifer.
incident where After that, she came over and she was just telling me how she couldn't deal with it anymore and how he's just gonna have to go and he's going on child support. So this happened around September. And it was like she wanted her family. There was a time where we were going to sit both of them down and talk to them so that they can work on their marriage. But he didn't want the marriage at all. She tried and tried and tried until she couldn't try anymore. So she eventually ended up letting it go. She sent me the screenshot of the divorce paperwork. It wasn't signed yet, but she had let me know, hey, today's the day that we're finalizing the divorce. So I was like, oh, okay, I know this is like a bittersweet moment for you. Make sure you go out and celebrate. He eventually ended up getting, either he moved out or he got kicked out. The very last incident that happened that made me stop talking to her was one day her kids were over at my house, and like, I'm a very lackadaisious person. If a kid wants them out the pantry, y'all can get it. So there was this one day where she was finally there to pick them up, and we were upstairs, and I was just like, okay kids, go downstairs, your mom was here. So we were not downstairs, nobody was downstairs. So a couple hours go by, because before that I had bought my kids some candy from the store, and I was gonna give it to them after dinner. So after dinner, I'm looking around for the candy, and it's like, where's the fucking candy? So I asked my husband, I was like, hey, did you eat this candy? I asked the kids, hey, did you eat this candy? They was like, no, we didn't eat the candy. So that left one other culprit, because when her oldest son was here, he kept asking for the candy, and I was like, hey, that's for my kids, you can get this snack. So he just kept wanting it, he kept trying to take it, but I had put it back where it was. So I texted her, and I want to show y'all proof of that too. And I was like, hey, next time he comes over, he cannot just take stuff, he has to ask for it. She was like, tell me what he took. And so she did end up going to the store and getting more, and was knocking on the door, but I didn't answer, because the fact that you pretended like you didn't know when I know that you knew, because this is a big ass box of candy, it's not something that you can hide. So she probably told him, yeah, just go ahead and get it. And then I eventually found out that she did know that he took the candy, because that day that I was telling y'all where she had the kids, she was going and the kids were at the back door, the McIntyre box was literally sitting on her table. So she pretended like she didn't know when she did. So that's how we stopped becoming friends. We stopped talking to each other. We just stopped.
So it was okay for her to leave her kids there for 4 hours. It was okay for her to leave her kids at night while she went to the gym. It was okay for her to leave her kids for 6 hours while she was out doing whatever. It was okay for them to fight in the middle of the street like gutter thugs. But she draws the line at the fact that they took some damn Mike and Ike candy. Really, bitch? That's what made you stop talking to this chick? And she still didn't call the police, so there is that. But for real, that was your uh point of no return, is that they took some Mike and Night candy that you was gonna give your kids. Wow. Speechless.
Communication. All communication ceased. This happened months ago. If I wanted to expose it months ago, I definitely could have, but I kept it to myself because I wanted to see, like, if she was gonna constantly keep doing the things that she did. And y'all, she still left them kids in the house every single day to go to the gym. And a lot of people are like, oh, you must have a great babysitter, you're always doing this, you're always doing that. And no, y'all, she don't have a babysitter. Them kids is in the house by themselves. So let's get that straight. Yeah, so they were in the house by themselves. So I was just like, I'm not gonna say nothing, I'm gonna mind my business. And we have cameras installed in the front of our house, so that you can see what's happening in front of your house and who's walking by. So there was this one particular night where our camera just kept going off, and mind you, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. We checked the camera, and mind you, her husband is no longer living there at this point. We checked the cameras and we see him walking by, and I'm just gonna post it for y'all so y'all can look at it really quick, and then we'll come back to it. So as you see in
Wow. 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 I mean, yeah, she gonna run some numbers on this because when Sunaway did his video, he made over 100,000 views, and he didn't really have this type of nothing. You know, most of it was things that were being said, not done. Wow, 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 wow. Let's look at these likes, y'all. If y'all will, please hit that like button. Hey, Manny, welcome to the live, sir. I don't recall seeing you here before, so welcome, welcome.
the video, you can see what he said, and after that, she ended up calling the cops on him. I don't know what happened. When she called the cops. But ever since then, he has not been back over here like at all. I haven't seen him in about a month and a half, 2 months.
Honey, he not coming because he got them warrants. He got them warrants.
That has been since he's been over here. And
He
it's
ain't
like
playing.
I thought when you seen him walk by in that first clip, it looked like he had something, a weapon in his hand. So it was just like, okay, that was very weird. So that was another incident where
Now, I didn't see a weapon. Let's go
they
back.
got into it.
He probably had a phone in his hand. Justin, why you had to be in front of these people, house?
So as you see in the video, you can see what he said, and after that, she ended up calling the cops on him. I don't know what happened. When she called the cops. But ever
Yes,
since then, he has not
Lakeisha.
been back
It's
over
gonna
here
be that.
like at all.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in about a month and a half, 2 months. That has been since he's been over here. And it's like I thought
Thank you,
when you seen
Diamond. I
him walk
really
by in that
appreciate that
first clip, it
love.
looked like he had
Hey,
something, a
Monique.
weapon in his hand. So it was just like, okay, that was very weird. So that was another incident where they got
Hey,
into it really
April.
bad. And mind you, we're no longer speaking, so I don't know what happened. I was not texting her. So that happened, and we started noticing.
April. Actually, it is apparently her that didn't record very loud. Um, because I have everything turned up as high as it can be turned up, and that's what you hear. Her actual the loudest it can go is however she recorded it, unfortunately. So I apologize for that in advance, but that is on her. Uh how she recorded it. She's not wearing a mic on her person. So wherever her mic is, that's the loudest it recorded.
A car that was constantly, they wouldn't park in the driveway, they would park like on the opposite side of the street, so you wouldn't know like
Yeah,
where.
y'all, please hit the like button for me. Let me go ahead and play my station break.
touch that fine for you. I do that three, but I think I know. I touch that fine for you. I do that three, but
this car blown. There's this one particular day where I seen them on camera getting out of the car. I'm gonna post that clip as well. And they look like they look like a couple, but I was not sure, so I was just like, this looks kind of fishy, because she know I have a camera up in my garage, and at night there's a light that turns on, and when that light turns on, you're able to see it, like you could tell, you know that it's recording. So when that happened, it like she looked up at the camera and like kind of tried to walk behind him so you couldn't see her, but he was looking at her like, why are you behind me, like get in front. So that's when I knew, okay, this must be somebody that she dated. Mind you, they had food in their hands and left the kids in the house by themselves that time too. So he's a fucked up person too, because you going along with the shit knowing that these kids in the house by themselves. After that, I had shown my husband, I was like, now she got a boyfriend and he in the house around those kids. I look at this video. What does this look like to you? Does this look like a couple or what? So he was like, oh yeah, that is her man. And I'm like, yeah, that's her man. So there was another incident where I was sitting in my car in the garage, and she was walking by and I seen her with the guy. They looks like they were walking from like Kroger or gas station. They had bags in their hand and they were walking. And she looks at me and looked like she damn near seen a ghost, and she just stopped talking, because I guess she didn't want me to see that she had a guy with her. So I go back on my camera, and I'm gonna show you guys this too. I go back on the camera, and before they started walking, he was gonna walk this way, like where you could see someone walking past my house. And she was like, no, let's go this way because this is the shortcut. And basically, she didn't want to be seen on my camera at all, especially with him. So he's going back and forth with her, like, no.
But why? Y'all, you ain't telling nobody. You ain't even tell that she left the kids by themselves. So why would she be that deep into this? Like, it's not like y'all friends with her ex or husband or whatever. So I'm not even sure why this is a part of it. Right here, this does make it seem like, okay, well, she was just gathering up intel so that she can grow, I guess. Right now, we're at 1,958 views, guys. Where were we at before 18 something? Okay, let me write this down. We was at 1.7 when this first started, and now we're at 1.9. Hold on. I need to find a pen because y'all know how I be doing, baby. 1.9. We started at 1.7 and we were at 418 subs. Let me see if I can figure out where we are as far as. Okay, she had 455 subs, so she done gained 3 more in the last since the last time we looked at it. So yeah. Let's see. What did Michelle say? I believe I heard that Mahogany has already called the police. Now, this is the question I got for y'all. Now, I'm a content creator that does commentary. And it's certain things that I can access. This is what I want to know. How does people know that she called the police? I mean, are they tapping her phone? Like, because there's no public, and well, unless you get the 911 call, which I don't think that is imminent or instant public knowledge. So how would people know that she called? So those of you who said that y'all heard that, how did you guys hear that? I'm curious. And honey, Mahogany, you just better get your lawyer and get ready, baby girl, because this here, it ain't nothing you can do about this. Nothing that she used here was your property, your intellectual property. It wasn't copyrighted material, none of that. So it's nothing that you can do. She gonna get you, boo. And thank you so very much, Cancer. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yes, it do be hard. Like I told y'all, today was supposed to be my day laying down and rest, but I had to come and give y'all this information. Had to, because this is crazy. I mean, she's a whole grown woman. That's all her business, right? That is her business. Both women's business is Mahogany business that she chose to do these things to her children, and this young lady's business that she chose to tell on the lady. Ain't nothing nobody can do about it. And she can't say that it's not true. This woman came with straight up receipts of everything. I mean, she's a whole grown woman. That's all. Yeah. Try you just me. Thank you so much. Thank you for that, Cancer. I really appreciate that love. Yep. Yeah. And it's gonna grow. Especially if she's just putting this back up. And like I said, I've seen two or three people talk about it that don't even talk about Mahogany. Baby, this finna be ugly.
This is the short way, and the way that he was suggesting was definitely the short way. So that gave me the vibe as if she didn't want to be seen on my camera with him. So I'm gonna post that as well. So after that, I noticed that her vehicle was not there anymore. I go back on the camera.
See, she just nosy. But back to you, Kayla. I get that it's public record. That's true. But um, it's not like we can go and access an online database to get it at any time. So if she called last night and it's already out, it's like, how are they getting that information? You can contact the police and ask for information. Number one, you got to know which county she's in. She was in Henry. She's not there anymore. I'm not sure where she is, but I think she is down near the Riverdale area, but she's not in Riverdale. Um, so you'd have to call and request the documentation and get it. That's why I'm asking that question, because like legal documents or court records, they go onto a docket, and you can eminently get that information as soon as you want it. But when it comes to phone calls to the police, that's a different situation usually.
I'm like, okay, the last day that her vehicle was on camera was this day. So I go back and I look at that, and it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. The repo truck is outside, and they repoed her car, y'all. They repoed her car. And I know, like, it's hard times right now, and I know y'all probably gonna feel sorry for her because she has 6 kids. But it's like you have a whole man living in your house, eating your kids' snacks, getting you good. Why he can't help pay none of your bills? It don't make no sense to me. So yeah, her vehicle got repossessed, and the next thing that happened is just like, damn, she's really going through it. So this happened exactly one day ago. Today is January the 10th. This happened on January the 9th. I'm not gonna put her address up. I'm not gonna tell you guys where she lives because at the end of the day, I don't have any bad blood. I don't want anything bad to happen to her or her kids. So a car, I'm gonna show y'all that video as well. A cop car pulls up to our house, and my husband is like, "Who going to jail? Here for me or you?" And I'm like, "Boy, that is not here for us." So the lady, the cop, she gets out of the car and she comes to my door, and she's like, yes, is Mahogany Jackson here?" And I'm like, "No, ma'am, Mahogany Jackson does not live here." Well, first, before she says that, she says, "Hey, I have these documents from the court for an eviction from your landlord or your property. Wherever you went from, however she said it, she told me that she had an eviction. And I'm looking at, I looked at her and I'm like, for who? And she says, for Mahogany.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to go back, baby, because I need to see what county.
The cop, she gets out of the car and she
Dang, I can't see that. I need to see what county that said.
comes to my door and she's like, yes, is Mahogany Jackson here? And I'm like, no, ma'am. Mahogany Jackson does not live here. Well, first, before she says that, she says, hey, I have these documents from the court for an
Okay,
eviction.
hold on 1 second, guys. Where are we at? 32.49. I'm finna try to see if I can see what county that was. And if I can see what county, that will open up a few things so that I can go from there. I'm trying to see. So this this video used to come, if you search the Jacksons of Atlanta, this video used to pop up. Now I'm not seeing it anymore. Let's see. Yeah, it's not popping up anymore. Let me see. Her name is Jasss Monet. Okay, it's still there. Yes, at 2000 it's still there. And we're at 32.49. Okay, now let me see. Okay, she's in Newton County. That's all I need to know, ladies. So I'm gonna do some uh okay, now let's get back on this.
From your landlord or your property. Wherever you went from, however she said it, she told me that she had an eviction. And I'm looking at, I looked at her and I'm like, for who? And she says, for Mahogany Jackson. Are you Mahogany Jackson? And I'm like, no. She lives right next door. Mind you, Mahogany is down at the bus stop while this is going on. She's down at the bus stop picking up her kids. So the lady, she's like, okay, thank you, have a nice day. And she walks over to Mahogany house and she puts the eviction slip on the door. So when she does that, all you see is Mahogany running up, like running really fast to get to the door to take it off the door. And it's just like, there's no way that you're on social media pretending like you have such this lavish lifestyle, like you're taking care of these kids, and that like you're really doing it like that. I mean, after this video, she's probably gonna get mad because you guys are gonna want to be nosy and go to her page. So at the end of the day, it's like I'm really helping her make some money because
Girl, no,
your
she
clout is
didn't.
gone. Like the subscribers you have or the followers that you have are probably old ladies that know nothing about social media or know nothing about you. After this video, I do pray and I hope that you get the money that you need to pay your bills and to get a vehicle. So that would be good for her. But my whole thing is stop pretending on social media. I was talking to my husband. I was telling her, like, if she would
I
just be
agree,
honest
Kayla.
on social media and just let people know, like, what's going on and that times are hard. Do you know how much help that she would receive? Especially being that she has 6 kids. She would receive a lot of help.
Hey,
But she
Galveston
cares so
Bay.
much about her image, she's not going to tell y'all any of that. Anything that goes wrong is not going to be posted on social media. She's only posting these photo shoots, this, that, and the third, that she loves these kids, when she does not. So that's my story, y'all. And then I'm going to post more receipts of everything that I have, because everything that I said is 1000% the truth. I did not include not one white lie, black lie, small lie, nothing in that. So take what you want from this.
Exactly, Queenie.
I think I know. I touch that fine for you. I do that three, but
Guys, that was a lot. Now, what I'm doing now is looking for the eviction documentation that she is alleging that has happened. Um, let's see if this is it right here. So now I'm looking to see if I see a dispossessory filed with her name. I ain't filing nothing. Let's see. Online case search. Case search. Okay. We are searching Newton. Dismiss criminal civil. And let's put in her name. Her last name is Jackson. Mahogany. Mahogany Matthews Jackson, plaintiff. Okay. So I have three things that have come up, guys. I am going to look at them prior to pulling them over because I do not want to dox anybody. I would definitely not want her to be my friend, love. Regardless if this lady is a slime ball or not, which I do agree she's dropping some real receipts, and I hope either Mahogany or Justin start taking care of the kids better. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that goes without saying. Um, so I have three things that have come up. I'm going to start at the bottom. This is Justin Marcel Jackson against Mahogany. Let's see what this is. Okay, Justin is the plaintiff and Mahogany is the defendant. Uh, it's not showing me any information though. How do I see that? Okay, so it's not showing me that. Let's look at offenses. Okay, no, it's not showing anything there. So Mahogany Matthews Jackson, she is the plaintiff in this one, but it's not allowing anything to, let's see. It's not allowing anything to come up, guys. So yeah, it's not giving me any information. I'm gonna have to do some more digging, and I'm gonna have to go look at um my other I'm gonna have to look at my other system in order to hopefully get the actual documents. This is just showing us that she is listed, but I'm also searching publicly. So I'll definitely have to look at that at another time. If you were Mahogany, knowing the reputation she had, yeah, I wouldn't have told her I'm a content creator. I would have just said I work for myself. Yeah. But you know what though? The whole thing is she shouldn't be doing this. She should not be uh leaving them kids like that. I mean, that seems to be the biggest issue that there is. Now let me go over here. Now we're gonna check out this video that Peach has put up. We're going to be changing uh, directions. What I am going to do is I'm going to look for the information that she said. I do have the county to look for, so I will look over there and see what I can find. So then we'll go from there. And also, I'm going to look up the documents to put in the membership for the marriage dissolution as well. So I'm gonna do that as well. But what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna play my station break, and I'm going to play a commercial for you guys, and then we're going to change directions. Seems like these kids are being failed by a lot of adults, especially the sorry behind parents. Exactly, exactly, cancer. Because yeah, that's a lot. And this lady is, it seems like she feels a way that Mahogany gets this at home life. She's a commentator, so to speak, but she's misrepresenting herself. It seems like that's what she's angry about. And maybe a little maybe a little jealous, you know. Um, People that get to sit at home, you know, like her and Peach and make decent money. She may not be making the same money now, but at one point she was making, decent money. And they people don't like that, especially when they have to work their butts off to take care of their households. That could be part of it. For me, that would be the only reason she didn't call the cops is because she felt she was so focused on another aspect of this situation that she wasn't focused on the best interest of the children. Because, like I said, All these things this lady did, she had no problem. She told the line at the baby took the candy. He a baby. And you say the boy is hungry, so he took some food. Go get some more. Like why is that what you worried about? I just think that's awful. Yeah. I'm behind because people keep calling me, but you can get the police call logs and info online. People usually use it to see the activity of a neighborhood before moving. Okay, well, Tangela, I think you have my Instagram. Send that to me because I want to see that. I'm nosy. Yeah, in the beginning they made quite a bit of money. They did, and now they're making just that 10,000 with the two of them. With him making the most, which I'm confused at how he's making more than her. He don't even post on Instagram no more. The neighbor calling about the children is highly questionable. A sad situation. Exactly, Sunrose. Exactly. So let me go ahead and play this.
I think I know. I touch that fire for you. I do that three, but I think I know. I touch that fire for you.
Hey guys, our membership is now open. Come check it out and join us. See you there. Membership is not only a benefit for you, but it's a great way to promote the channel. Hey guys, our membership is now open. Come check it out and join us. See you there. Membership is not only a benefit for you, but it's a great way to promote the channel. Hey guys, our membership is now open. Come check it out and join us. See you there. Membership is not only a benefit, but only going home with one baby is a bittersweet.
Okay, so guys, we are headed to McIntyre Street, McIntyre slash Underwood Street. Um, a few of you guys kind of talked about it when we first moved into here. Apparently, Wood has lost his brother, and in the midst of that, these are the videos that Peach chose to make a mess.
So Patch, baby A is dressed and ready to go. We're gonna go home. Say, I'm out of this joint. Baby B has to stay a little longer.
They are precious.
You smiling? You out of this joint? You breaking out? All righty. Yeah, say I'm out of here. Say bye bye, NICU. Peach Patch going into the hospital and delivering two babies, but only going home with one baby is a bittersweet moment. Like, of course, I'm happy baby A is coming home. I'm super excited. All of the kids are excited. My husband is excited. However, our family still has to figure out how we're going to maneuver, being that baby B will still be in the NICU. I am still grateful that both of my children are healthy and living, all nine of them actually. Now it's time to put
baby A in the car. We did end up going with the Duna. We got both of the babies the exact same car seat. Daddy knows how to fold it now versus when we first got it for phenomenal. We didn't have a clue. And baby A was so excited. He was looking all around and he was playing possum every time I put the camera in his face. And I'm just overjoyed, but it's a little piece of me just like, oh God, I wish my other baby B was coming home too. Anywho, we still on this NICU journey. Super exciting.
Okay. What is Wood's real name? Gregory Underwood. I think he's the junior. Uh, let's see. Hey, Yvette, and wait a minute. Somebody said something else. She will be tired of that child as soon as it starts walking. Honey, she gonna be tired in a minute, especially if she put her husband out. Yeah, the last baby is not. Let me see. It was something else. Somebody asked what was his name. I think that was maybe that was what I saw. Yeah, Wood's real name. Just me. Do you know who owns the Jackson of Atlanta channel? This was it. Really, they both own it. The company in itself, they both own. I guess since they don't um record as a couple anymore, is why they don't post to that. So yeah, yeah. Um. Okay, so I want to put up this next video.
And on his brother's funeral, and on his brother's funeral, how easy. But y'all forget. In the backseat of that truck while I was pregnant, in the backseat of that truck that I bought him while I was pregnant, with not one but two babies. How easy. That y'all in my comments saying.
Okay. Oh, it's already out there. Okay, here we go.
And on his brother's funeral, and on his brother's funeral, and on his brother's funeral, how easy. But y'all forget. In the backseat of that truck while I was pregnant, in the backseat of that truck that I bought him while I was pregnant, with not one but two babies. How easy. Fact that y'all in my comments saying, and on his brother's funeral, and on his brother's funeral, and on his brother's funeral, how easy. But y'all forget. In the backseat of that truck while I was pregnant, in the backseat of that truck that I bought him while I was pregnant, with not one but two babies. How easy. Fact that y'all in my comments.
It's the fact that she feel like somebody owe her for what she did. He didn't ask for them babies either. Let's keep it real. She knew that he didn't want any more kids and she keep having them. Now, don't get me wrong. He also is complicit because he the one made the damn babies with her. It is what it is. He did. Now, with that being the case, uh, tit for tat, that's how you doing your family. Oh, he got you, so you gonna get him back, girl. She'll break before he do, cause she do every single time. So, I mean, that's all right. She gonna have a. This girl is cruising for bruising, as the old people used to say. She will be tired of that. Yeah, I read that. Yeah, read that too. Nom Nom, I think is the last baby name. Phenomenal. Yeah, yeah, that was the last baby. So only one baby is home now, correct, Michelle? Hey, Kyla Will. Who gonna watch the kids if she put Wood out? No more clubhouses for Peach, right? She gonna leave them up there by themselves. The last time a baby hair will be combed. Yep. Now that they home, I'm gonna make sure I take my blood pressure meds tonight because these stripes my mom's got my blood boy. Exactly. I need to remember mine too. She ain't gonna put him out. She said out her mouth she needs him to watch them kids. She's mad because he's been visiting his mama. Exactly. Hey, congratulations, baby. A's going home. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he's been home for a few days. But you know how she is. She got to use it for content, so she has to hold it onto it. Why is she just now responding to him cheating? She's not. She said something about it then, but you know, she's using it as content now. So that's why she's mentioning it because she wants a rise out of her community. I feel so bad for baby B. He's really struggling. Yeah, he is growing though. But as you saw, when she came to pick up baby A, the nurse was holding baby B because there's nobody to do skin to skin with them anymore because the mama ain't never there. Lord, the baby already got out at the arcade. Yep, that's how she do. She is out of her mind, giving the baby all of the negative energy. Yep, that she is manifesting toward other people. Yeah, she still stays. So what you mad for? Right. Just foolish. Let me see.
Comment saying, and on his brother's funeral, and on his brother's funeral, and on his brother's funeral. How easy. But y'all forget. In the backseat of that truck while I was pregnant, in the backseat of that truck that I bought him while I was pregnant with not one but two babies. How easy. The fact that y'all in my comments saying, and on his brother's funeral, and on his brother's funeral, and on his
Wait a minute.
Make a tap out, tap out, tap
Oh
out.
Lord.
Hey, this is Heath.
I done stopped at the wrong place. I was trying to get to the next video I wanted to show y'all, but um okay. Okay, here we are.
Husband and 9 kids. And today is Saturday, February 1st, 2025. And Gregory McKay had a school project where he had to go to Busch Gardens in Tampa, Florida. So I took him to Cracker Barrel with his class, and then after that, I dropped him off to Busch Gardens. Once I finished that, I was on the phone with my husband. We were already arguing. I told him, "You want to be with your family? Go move back in with them motherfuckers. Move with your mammy, bitch. Get your shit and get the fuck out my house." And he thought I was joking. When I came home, he was over there smoking a cigarette, mad with an attitude, and I was like, "Get your shit and get out." And he just like took me as a joke per usual. So I put his shit in the car and I took it over there myself. Now somebody was like, "I bet you wouldn't have took that stuff if his mama them was there, if his family was there." Baby, the whole family was there. I don't give a fuck. One thing about me and two things for sure, I ain't scared of no motherfucking body. Even if I get beat, bitch, I'ma still be talking shit in the end. Anywho, the fat ass sister was in the car like, "Oh, you gonna put him out on his brother's funeral?" Girl, fuck you and fuck your mammy and fuck your brother. Fuck all you motherfuckers. After that, I took my children to Chuck E. Cheese. I sure. That lady got a husband and
This girl is like the poorest, piss poorest human being I think I've ever seen. And it's not because I guess her husband has done her so wrong. It's the fact that she sits around and waits for reasons to be evil to him. She don't care about what he do to her because if she did care, she'd get the hell on. But she uses these things as a way to monetize and make money. This ain't about what he really did. This ain't even about the brother. She really don't care. And that's already sad enough because she claimed to love him and is so obsessed. She's literally mad that her baby daddy went to his mama house. But y'all, let's see how many days it take her to start crying and feeling this, that, and the third about the situation that's going on. Because she's going to feel a ways. She is going to feel a ways. Rest assured, she's gonna feel a ways because she can't handle them kids by herself, and she don't want to. She don't. She don't want to. She don't care. She want him at home with his kids, and she knows he does care about his children. But it's sorry of her to act like this, and he died, and somebody has passed away. It is. It is sorry. She's jealous. He's spending time with his family. Yeah, yeah. She's at Chuck E. Cheese with all the kids, including the fresh one. The baby is fresh from the NICU. He should be at home. She don't care. She don't care about him either, for real. She's wrong. What if it was one of her sons passed? She wouldn't care. I mean, and probably nobody would be there because she wouldn't allow it just so she could have something to say and turn around and talk about. It's really sad. It is sad. Brenda, you sure he's with his family or an already made family? Honestly, it don't matter. He's somewhere where he's being able to grieve the loss of his brother. I feel like the baby is way too young to be around all those germs. He is, but that's Peach. And he's had no immunization either. But she don't care. And he hadn't been around a lot of germs. But she don't care. Why is she not at the hospital with the other baby? Because she don't care. Now she's got an excuse that she can't go to the hospital because he gone. I think the other baby has the downs. I hate to say it, but why do you feel that way, Queenie? You know what? You don't really notice it when they're first born, but tell me what makes you feel that way. She's mad because he can't use anybody else to watch her kids. That's really the truth. Her mom or Wood's mom. She's mad Wood's visiting his family. She wants him to stay home while she goes out. She does. But what Wood need to do, he need to stay over there with his family at least a good month and let her feel it. Let her be over there. Oh, he's gone. It's been 3 days since he's been gone. Cause it's gonna come if he stay gone. It's gonna come. Watch. That's what he need to do. And I bet she won't put him out no more. She is disrespectful, but he need to let her. He need to take all the time he need. Yeah, she's been diagnosed with a lot of stuff. To be honest, she treats Wood like the lady K plus 8 used to do her husband. Yeah, he went on by his business too, didn't he? Oldest son Gregory watched the kids. Um, I think she's kind of scared to leave Gregory with the kids for the simple fact because everything is so out in the open that she's scared to get caught up. Hey, Miss New York, welcome. Welcome to the family and welcome to the channel. We call ourselves the Mish Mob over here. You're an official Mish Mobber when you are a uh when you join our membership, but everybody is honorary Mish Mobs over here. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and visit us and being a part of the madness. And hey, Camilla Love, doesn't her oldest son Gregor watch the kid? Oh, I just answered that. Yeah, not often because she's scared of them folks. She talk a good game, but she ain't trying to get caught up. As long as he doesn't call her, she will give in first. Yeah, right. That baby's about to have colic and she gonna lose her mind. She is. They must give Peach permission to say all the things she says. Who? The family? No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't give her permission. She just an ignorant female to do what she want to do. That's why she ain't got nobody. Cause don't nobody want to mess with her with all of that. Blessings to you, Queen Peach. Manifest all this bad behavior. She's a hot mess. Yes, exactly. From what I saw of the second baby's face, it looks to me he has downs. I could be wrong. I hope he don't, cause she won't give him what he need. I believe she and Wood are arguing, but I also believe it is a fake storyline. Peach is desperate for a big bag and she wants it by any means. Well, he just lost a family member, Brenda. That's what the issue is. Peach wants a cult-like situation with her husband, and those children. She don't want them around nobody. She wants to control everything and everybody. She's a narcissistic, egotistical, low life heifer. And that's how she wants her life to be. And when she does not get what she wants, she acts a donkey because she's slow. That CPS case has something to do with those kids being alone at home. Supposedly, that's why she no longer does that. Yeah, I know one of them was. She's not gonna go see the other baby in the hospital anymore. No, because she gonna say she can't. It's hard to believe that these YouTube moms really have Barbie for content. Yeah. Her priorities are all over the place. She don't have any priorities other than herself. She should be worrying about that eviction. She is. She used that as an excuse to stay home too. It's not an excuse to stay home. Never been. Okay, now let's go to this other video. Let's see. Oh, y'all can't see that, can you? Hold on. I wasn't gonna show this, but can y'all believe this? I need y'all to see this. She is actually doing this dance with the baby in the shirt, and she is not holding the bottom. I mean, I don't understand. She just has no. Oh Lord, I don't even know what to say. Look at this, y'all. And she think that's funny. That's so sad. I mean, it really is. It's sad.
Peach patch. For those of you who don't know, I have successfully worn all my babies in my shirt. This baby is okay. I keep saying, oh my goodness, she almost dropped him. No, I didn't. He is absolutely okay. He don't even want to come out of the look. I love it. I love it.
Let no
Oh,
truth really so overwhelming to that baby. Hold on, let me move him over.
Hey. That's you. Let me see it. Oh, I see you. You see amazing? You see amazing? But yeah, we do this. Not new to this, true to this. Do this. I'm gonna drop my baby. Oh, no. Say, my mama do these. You see the picture? Who's this? Gorgeous and amazing. But anywho, we got to wrap up our Chuck E. Cheese visit. Gotta go pick up Gregory McKay. But I do this. I got 7 of my 9 kids. Baby B is in the NICU. Gregory McKay is on a field trip. I got this. I don't know how you even play with me. I enjoy being a mom. She got it. She got it. Mama got it. Peach patch. For those of you who don't know, I have successfully worn all my babies in my shirt. This baby is okay. I keep saying, oh my goodness, she almost dropped him. No, I didn't. He is absolutely okay. He don't even want to come out of the look. I love it. I love it. Oh, he mad. They put me back. Hey. That's you. Let me see it. Oh, I see you. You see amazing? You see amazing? But yeah, we do this. Not new to this, true to this. Do this. I'm gonna drop my baby. Oh, no. Say, my mama do these. You see the picture? Who's this? Gorgeous and amazing. But anywho, we got to wrap up our Chuck E. Cheese visit. Gotta go pick up Gregory McKay. But I do this. I got 7 of my 9 kids. Baby B is in the NICU. Gregory McKay is on a field trip. I got this. I don't know how you even play with me. I enjoy being a mom. She got it. She got it. Mama got it. Peach patch.
So we got one more video, guys. We're gonna look at. Let me see what y'all are saying, and then we're going to wrap it up. Absolutely a donkey. Exactly. I believe this is real because Peach has displayed many times of what a demonic person she is. No, it's real. It's real. I feel like Peach about to be on the news for something. I just really feel that. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, I see the baby. Wow. They need to be 5150 in her behind, especially now that he gone. It seems like she's losing weight. It does seem like that. Remember, she is losing weight. Pete started this mess as an adult. Tracy can't commit her. Child, sad. She's going to end up losing her kids. First, them newborn babies. I thought she was going to drop that baby, praying for that baby safety. Yeah, exactly. I did too. I did too. Right. So welcome. So very welcome. I believe something is wrong with that baby. He looks a little off. Which one? The one she's holding? He brand new. I don't even think oh, you know what? By now he probably would have already been here. But yeah, he brand new. That is not safe at all, Diamond. I know she can afford the proper type of carrier for the baby to wear. She think that is something special about putting a baby in your shirt. Poor Gregory is gonna come home to more chaos. He know what's going on. He probably was in the car when she went over there. It's sad that those kids see all of that mess. They think that's normal. It is because the baby's had no real access when it comes to germs that his body can get used to. He's just being thrust into something, and it's sad. Yep, yep. Doing stunts with the poor baby, brand new baby out the NICU. Does anyone know what she named the twins? No, not yet. She'll put it out when she ain't got nothing else. The oldest boy acts a little slow and sweet as well. Matter of fact, all her kids act slow. I hate to say it, but I ain't gonna disagree with you. Lord have mercy. I don't know how much more of these crazy moms I can take, but I'm here for it. Exactly. I mean, it's like a train wreck you can't take your eyes off of. Who makes a video saying I love being a mom, looks mad and miserable, and lives phenomenal, literally knocking his baby back? Peach McIntyre. Honey, Peach McIntyre, child. Let me see. There's one more video we gonna look at, and then we gonna get up out of here. After having a baby, I don't leave my house for 2 months. Yeah, because you love your kids and you want the best for them. You want to give their body time to get used to germs, all of the things. She don't care. She does not care. Okay, let me get this video set up, and then we are going to get to it. Let's see. Okay. So let's get it going.
I got one of those. Look at me, mom, kids. Hey, go, Greg. Hey, hey, ooh, hey, hey. I'm baking because I want to make the millionaires bacon again. And then current time is 9:34. I also am going to get, I don't know, something to cook for dinner, like some meat. But I ain't gonna vlog because my phone's gonna die. What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know. This is Peach, and today is Monday, January 20th, 2025. It's the day that they have the Martin Luther King Jr. Parade in Tampa, Florida, and in St. Pete, Florida, hey, and I'm sure other places as well. It's also the day that Donald Trump officially becomes president of the United States of America for the next 4 years again. I did not come see the babies yesterday, but I'm here today. Their dad came yesterday. So Peach Patch, right now I've been doing skin to skin with baby A and B. This is baby A. His head is a little bigger. This is baby B. His head is looking like a normal size head now. I've been doing skin to skin with them for an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm editing YouTube videos and making TikToks. So that's what my day looks like. I'm eventually gonna grab the books and start reading books to them, reading books for myself. I'm gonna wash their bedding and their clothes and all that. I'm pretty much be here, I think, until 8 o'clock. I'll still want to be home, to tuck my other kids in bed and stuff like that. Boys and I had ourselves a good time. Being able to do skin to skin with both babies at once makes it so
Did y'all see how that baby face was on that shirt? Let me see.
easy versus when I had to go over here and do it with this baby, then do it with this baby and try to give them equal time so I don't feel bad about myself.
Now we could just do it together and be done. But just time
She got his face mushed into that thing. Poor baby.
to say, see you later, the baby bee. Why do you want to wake up when I get ready to leave? Yeah, mommy's about to
Did
go.
y'all see how his mouth did that? That means he's a little dehydrated. That's why his lips was sticking like that. They need to. Oh dang, they can't get babies no doggone water. Mm 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 mm. Mm.
Big guy, you're getting so big. She's proud of you. See, I'm a good guy. Calmest babies in the NICU. Peach Patch, now it's time to say see you later to baby A. Say see you later. Is that your brother? Talking to another NICU mom, and her baby is about to come home hopefully tomorrow, prayfully tomorrow. And I had been talking to her and her husband like occasionally when I see them. And so their baby graduated to the floor my baby is on, but my babies are on, and their baby is doing better. So their baby is closer to coming home. And I was just telling her, like, what I noticed is once your babies start being able to take a bottle, it's important that you're here. Excuse me, that you're here because sometimes, in my opinion, and I love this hospital, not complaining about the hospital, but sometimes, in my opinion, you'll have nurses who would just hook your baby up to the tube. They won't even attempt to bottle feed them, and the babies can't go home until they start bottle feeding and maintaining their weight. For me, I'm not really in a rush because of our living situation is kind of up in the air. So I was hoping that the babies would have came home, like baby A would have came home last week and baby B this week.
Now, did y'all hear her just say she's not in a rush for her kids to come home? It's like she feel like these people are some damn babysitters. Are you for real, helper? Like, really?
Excuse me, but it's looking like we might be here a little bit longer. So I'm like, it's okay. I know that they're safe. All they're doing is growing, learning how to eat on their own, learning to gain weight and maintain their weight. That's all they're learning. Other than that, everything is absolutely perfect with my babies. They pass their hearing, vision. They pass like every little test, like blood work, all that stuff. They're good. It's just about eating out of a bottle. Now, if my mindset was different right now, if I didn't have this eviction lingering, I would just come to the hospital. I'll tell, well, you know what? I just got to be here. I just got to be here, and I would just stay here all day and feed them. But with me not really knowing what's going on with our living arrangements and me needing a bigger vehicle and all that stuff, it's like, let's just spend this next week or two working really hard. Like, I'm talking about really hard. I still have yet to work really hard. I said I was going to go hard last week, and I still didn't go hard last week. I gave my husband a break. Now, it is kind of challenging because y'all know my husband just lost his brother. His brother just died. So, you know, he's going to have to attend stuff with his family and things of that nature. But it's like, we're your family too, and we need you more than ever right now with the stuff.
See, that's why you don't put yourself in these situations that you need somebody more than ever. I mean, to say that he can't go and be with his family just because you choose to treat your family like they're crap does not mean that um he should not be able or expected to love his family. The fact that she acts that way is so just piss poor. Like, jeez, what is wrong with this girl? I'm praying for baby B if they give him strength to get more healthy and to make it through his sickness. God, please be with baby A and B. She just the flex, excuses, excuses, her. Exactly. That's all she ever does.
We got going on, you know. But then you don't want to say it in an insensitive way. So we'll figure it out. But my goal is within the next 2 weeks while we're still in February, to just go as hard as possible to make this my biggest ever YouTube check. And I'm going to just be doing everything, okay? From shopping to real estate to just my regular real life with Peach content. Man, because I got to get a beat.
The thing is, she's making these $10,000 and $20,000 checks, and that's not enough. How on earth is that not enough? You don't have credit, you don't have a mortgage, you don't have none of these things, and this is still not enough. That means that she has dug herself in such a hole that is probably going to be almost impossible to get out of. Now, yes, her son is trying to help her, and yes, her husband may not be. But this is what she said she wanted. This is what she said her life was. So she should be able to make a way regardless of that situation. Crazy. Y'all, please hit that like button for me. We have uh let's get 10 more likes, please. I'm so happy that you guys that have done so have hit the like button, but it just definitely helps us. And we over here still trying to grow. We small and mighty, just trying to grow, y'all. She should have a village, exactly. And she has killed her village. And I hate I said that word because you know how um they are on YT, but I mean she's handicapped her life. Crazy. Just crazy.
Bigger vehicle, and I need to know like we can definitely afford to secure housing. I was looking at destination trailers all night. I seen a family of 6, but we're a family of 11, but a family of 6, they bought a destination trailer for $4,000. They're paying $1,600 a month for all of their living expenses. That's lights, um the RV rent, all that stuff, park rent, the insurance, everything combined is like $1,600. I'm like, okay, so I might have to go that route, but I might need two trailers. They bought one used, and I seen another family, they bought one for 40,000. So I have options. I've been exploring my options, so I feel really good about it. Never in my mind did I think I'll stay in a trailer park, but trailers are really nice, or stay at an RV campground. But whatever we gotta do right now, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna complain. I'm no more crying, no more like, oh, my husband won't do this, my husband won't do that. Even though it does hurt, and I wish my husband would be more intimate and
She is going to complain. She is going to do all the things. Okay. And for a destination trailer, I wanted to Google that because I'd never heard that terminology, destination trailer. So, a destination trailer is a type of recreational vehicle, RV, that's designed to be parked in one place for a long period of time. They're also known as park model RVs. So they look like, I'm looking at the picture of one, they are adorable, but they look like an RV and they look like a mobile home. Honestly, if she could do something like that, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Now, the bad part is how many bedrooms, because she is such a big family. Um, but it is what it is. Also, did y'all notice how she said she was talking about destination trailer? I never thought I'd stay in an RV park. She said that as if they are low rate. She didn't. She insinuated that that's a low rate form of living. Now, you guys know I'm working on transitioning to a RV. I'm not looking for a destination one. I'm looking for one that is uh, one that can move. But um, there are very nice RVs out there. They have them as inexpensive as 10,000, as expensive as 100. I mean, it's a lot of them out there. No, I'm not saying you being funny. I myself said that long ago. Matter fact, it's something wrong with all them kids. Oh no, no, I didn't take you as being funny. I was saying I agree that I'm not going to disagree. Although it's standard practice. Us as commentators, we don't really like to talk on the kids, but sometimes there are things that you need to say. Now, is it something wrong with all her kids? We don't know. Do most of us guess that there is? A lot of times, yes. But let's be honest about that. If there's something wrong with those kids, it's because of the parenting. So, with that being the case, when you say that about the children, you are not really saying it about the children. You're really saying it about the parents in reference to the children. So, I didn't think you were being funny. I was just saying that I have to agree that I feel like there are deficiencies everywhere in each child. That's all. I admit my first I admit my first live and I enjoyed so much. Thank you. Are you saying this is your first live and you enjoy it? I appreciate that if that's what you're saying. If not, let me know what you're saying because I want to make sure I understand you. Let's please get some more likes. Yeah, please. Please, please. I don't think this lady ever sleeps. Are you talking about me or are you talking about uh Peach? Because I was live at when was that this morning? Cancer when you sent me that message. T just as we all see something is wrong, all of us except Peach. That's true. I know New York. Something is wrong with all of them, and poor Gregory has to grow up before his time to babysit. He definitely gonna have to babysit now that his daddy gone. So if you had to tie your tubes, would you do that? She's not gonna do that. He said that he's going to get a vasectomy, but no, she won't do that because she wants to keep having babies. See, deflection. Now she's putting bags on porches. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. There are some. We just looked yesterday. If y'all didn't check out that video from yesterday, go and check it out. Zanadia Simone went looking and she saw there were some amazing looks that she saw, and those are considered, someone said that those sometimes have issues. Wood can always get fixed, or she can get her tubes tied. She's not going to do it. The only way that they will stop or that somebody will get fixed, it will have to be him. Yeah, she does sometimes. I missed it. Wood she's apparently she's putting him out. She's going to talk more about it in this video. Let's get to it.
Affectionate with me. Right now, I'm not even going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on just working so I can provide for my children and make sure
Now, this young lady has just had 2 kids. She has a total of 9 kids. That she has basically pushed everybody away in her world. And the only thing that she's sitting here talking about at this moment that she wish would happen is that her husband would be more affectionate. Really? You got 9 babies. He pretty affectionate. Just maybe y'all need to stop hunching and just hug each other. I mean, cause you complicit as well. You're saying that he just go for the gusto with baby. You are you about that life too. Let's just say it like that.
we have shelter, a bigger vehicle for everybody, or at least almost everybody. McKay gonna have to drive. And then what else? Just never going back broke. Time is 5:47. I know for a fact my husband didn't cook because I talked to him earlier. So I'm gonna cook dinner tonight. I probably won't make it home until about 7:30.
She cannot do anything about the eviction. She has court. All she can do is go to court. What's going to happen is going to happen. They'll give her not only, uh, that it's going to happen, but then they'll tell her the win of it all, how long she has if they choose to put her out, and that'll be that. I mean, it's really nothing she can do about that. What she needs to do is what she says she's doing. Now she told us that she was creating a schedule where everything would work. You see that it's just talk. She does. She really does. Exactly, Kayla. T Justice, my cousin was another. Anytime my cousin said he was going to leave her, she got pregnant. I told her stop, but no, she didn't. Now he's gone to the upper room. Mm. Chat and things happen in life. And what would she do if that happened? Oh, woe is me. Oh my gosh. Oh, they took him from me. And she ain't even got no insurance.
So the kids are gonna be going to bed late. Still have a hot meal. Initial thought was to do something baked barbecue chicken legs, some macaroni and baked beans. My kids love that. But now with time ticking and I need to have dinner done fast, I'll probably do like a shepherd's pie or something because ground beef cooks really fast. Let's go. So, Peach Patch, while driving away from Tampa, Florida, and heading to Lakewood Ranch, Florida, I decided that I would be cooking baked ziti for dinner. It's
You know what I don't like? She is so while driving away from XYZ going to ABC, why do you keep telling people where you stay? I mean, there's a certain level of intelligence that should be exuded when you are an online content creator, especially when you have these big amassed followings, because folks be crazy.
an easy two-pot ground beef dish, and my kids love baked ziti. I would say that's their favorite meal of all times, and that's all seven of the kiddos. So I'm like, this is gonna be quick and easy. It takes like 30 minutes or less. I only gotta wash two big pots, cool beans. I decided that once I made it to Lakewood Ranch, Florida, I would stop at Walmart just because it would be cheaper. Right now, I don't have a lot of money. I have gotten paid from TikTok, but not from YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. So I'm still on a budget. And right now, I'm having a lot of internal conflict with myself. There's one part of me that's like feeling like my husband doesn't love me, he doesn't like me. He's showing up more now for the children.
Why ain't that enough? Because you said he's an at-home dad. Like this girl is never happy. And how many times you gonna say that? If you gotta tell yourself 3, 4 times he don't like or love you, then he don't. Okay, let's just assume he don't. So now what? You ain't going nowhere. You going nowhere. Shut up.
And
Dang.
I'm appreciative of that. But he has yet to show up for me. So I'm battling that. And then also, my husband, brother just passed away. And my husband is mourning the loss of his brother. And I have no sympathy, no empathy. I just don't care. And I feel a little bit bad about it. I'm lying. I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad at the fact that I don't care. So I'm battling myself because I know social norms is that your husband, that was his brother, they grew up together, they was in the same house. Like, you need to be there for him. You need to be a safe space for him. You need to be his friend. You need to be loving on him. But then there's another part of me that's like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. My two babies was in the hospital, still are in the hospital. His brother ain't called. His mammy ain't called. Nobody called. My husband hasn't even been a great husband. So for me to have to continue to show up and be great when I don't give a fuck. I have so much on my plate already. I need things for the babies. We don't have nothing for the babies. I can't take a break from work because I have so much responsibility. I can't ever have a moment of weakness, but I have to continue to show up for everybody, and I don't feel like it. And I know that it's selfish, and I know that it's mean, and I still don't care. Now, I seen these Valentine's Day balloons for $35, and I got happy, wishing my husband would buy me one. But me knowing the man that I married, I know he won't. So this year for Valentine's Day, I will be treating myself to that bear. I will be going back. Hopefully, they still have some. And I will be buying myself that chocolate bear with that chocolate heart, and I will cherish it. I'm just going to love on Peaches more this year. I still have to go home and cook dinner and make sure these kids get to bed on time and clean up. I'm hoping my husband has the house clean. I just keep trying to show up. Not trying, I keep showing up for my children and myself. These days, me showing up for my husband, the desire is like slowly leaving my body. I'm getting to the point where I just don't care. I'm tired. All right, current time is 7:24. I have officially made it home. And by 7:29, I was in there browning up that meat. I washed my hands and got started on dinner.
Since you're new to H&R Block, we'll go through your tax returns from the past 3 years for any money your last guy might have missed.
I could get money back from
Okay. Guys, that is
The time is 8:28 a.m. My husband.
So, guys, that's going to be it. I know this was an extra long live, especially for me, not usually that on here that long. Sociopath is a person that kind of lacks emotion. They don't feel, uh, I think that's the easy definition. She wants her husband's world to only revolve around her, not even so much the kids as it is her. Yeah, they're just an byproduct of what she and him have done. And she says she loves them not because of them, it's because of him. Because she loves him, she loves them because they're his. But she really does not love anyone. And it's really sad. Yeah, just crazy. Anyway, guys, I thank you all for taking the time to check out this video. Baby, there was a lot of bombs dropped here. This was an overwhelming one. So I'm gonna go and I don't know what I'm gonna do. But tomorrow I will be back with you guys. I'm going to have all the information to see if the uh, marriage has been dissolved appropriately. I'm going to look for any type of um, police information. I'm going to try to get that. And I'm going to also look up the fact of if they have some dispossessories filed. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much again. Please be sure to like if you have not done so already and share the video. Bye.
She get it from her mama. I'ma say you fucking right. Body look is unpolite. Tell me in a humble life. Tell me is you down? Cause I'm trying to go up tonight. All the hoes left and right. I just wanna